So if you are creating a course, these are the things that you have to have in place before you ever start to sell and deliver on the result. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Let's get it. What's going on, awesome party peeps? It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. Happy Friday to you. By the way, let me know what time it is, where you are currently watching from, or where it is in the world that you are watching this episode from. I love to see the global reach of these episodes, and I like to hang out with y'all live, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification, so you know when more episodes like this drop, okay? Let's get into today's topic. We're talking all about what not to do, okay, when you are creating a course. And so I want to make this very clear. I've been talking about a lot of things that you should do, pro tips, all of those things, but let's talk about what you shouldn't do, how to fix it in case you started doing these things, and go from there. If you do not know what we do here, we do talk all things premium courses, whether they be online or face-to-face, as well as how to package your knowledge, your expertise, your life experiences into the format of courses, luxury coaching, and mentorship programs so you can give them to the world, okay? You are not supposed to stay local. You are supposed to be global. All right, so let's get into it. Number one, I'm going to talk about a few things, 3 or 4 things, maybe 2 of them I feel like is an A and a B situation, but here we go. Number 1, do not record too much content ahead of time, okay? I know this sounds counterintuitive to a lot of what you see and how we take courses, but the way that you take courses is different from the way that you plan and develop courses, okay? I learned this as a university professor, creating courses for colleges and universities, but also teaching the courses as well and really seeing how they are developed. You want to plan backwards, okay? So you're planning backwards, you're rolling forward. So you're delivering the course forward. So typically when you take a course, you're taking it from module 1 all the way through however many modules there are. Pro tip for your courses, please do not make your courses more than 4 to 8 weeks max. 8 weeks is kind of a stretch these days. You want to stick to around the 4 to 6 week range. So a lot of my programs and courses are about 6 weeks, sometimes 7, okay? And then you go into the next course as a part of building out your program, all right? So pro tip. So recording too much content ahead of time, as I learned as a university professor, as well as in my own business. I don't know why I didn't take the lesson from university and college courses. I don't know. I just feel like maybe it wasn't adding up, right? I felt like it wasn't the same thing, but it actually is, okay? So I learned this the hard way, creating resources and videos and all types of things for my clients and students initially when I first started this business. And it turns out those weren't the things that they needed more of. They actually needed something else. So it cost me time, money, and energy to go back and recreate resources that they actually needed, okay? So don't pre-record too much of your content ahead of time. Wait until you have students enrolled. They'll really help you start to shape your modules, your lessons, the things that you are planning inside of your courses. So that is a pro tip to save you time, money, and energy, okay? And to help your students get better results faster. Now, if you are a little bit stubborn, like I know us high performers can be, us overachievers can be, myself included, as well as the clients and students that I work with, and you're like, I just got to pre-record something, okay? I got to get something out there. Then make sure that you are pre-recording things that are frequently asked questions, right? Things that come up, pieces of advice that you give over and over and over again, things that you find yourself repeating related to your niche or your industry or market, okay? And yes, all of 3 of those things are different. I won't go into the nuances here. I will go into them inside the Global Authority Movement. If you haven't joined, jumpfirstacademy.org/global. What are you waiting for? I dropped the link in the description, as well as 3 days live with me, and we'll talk all the nuances of putting together your premium courses so you see behind the scenes, behind the curtain, okay, and see exactly how to do it. What's going on, Jabril? It's good to see you on. Good morning, evening, afternoon. Let me know what time it is where you are watching from. All right, so that's number 1. Don't pre-record too much content. Now, I talked about your niche, right? So that's the second thing, is not having a niche is really a mistake, okay? So you want to have a niche when you are creating your courses. I know that we are in this 2025 anti-niche culture, and it's not to say that you can't post outside of your niche, right? Or you can't create content outside of your niche. And what I mean by that is you can talk about lifestyle, okay? You can show some of your lifestyle as related to your niche, though. Like, it's just, I don't know, it just makes sense to to me. So everybody's talking about, a lot of creators are talking about, don't niche down. It's anti-niche, right? Everybody's anti-niche, but when you're creating courses specific for an audience for a specific result, you need to niche down, okay? You need to have a good, solid niche. A lot of my clients, I can talk about one specifically, Taydana, when she first came to me, she wanted to teach about budgeting, right? And then finance and all of those things. That was her world. She had just quit her job. And she's like, she has saved up, and she was like, I'm gonna create this course because I want to be a resource for other people who are looking to do the same. She was investing, she was doing all the things. And so she created the course, and initially she did not get or attract any buyers. Who she was attracting, she wanted to work with adults, okay, who wanted to better budget their finances, who wanted to expand their finances, make more money, okay, and do a better job at that. And she's like, she started posting on Instagram, and she was attracting schools, like elementary schools, right? And she's like, Doc, listen, I love the kids, but I really want to work with adults. And so we had to tweak her messaging. A lot of times, pro tip for your courses, what's happening, number one, you need to sell it before you start creating it. I talked about that inside of number one, stop recording so much content. All right. But sell it before you create it makes it easier. But a lot of times what's happening, if you're not making sales, your messaging is off. And this goes into you not being niche down enough. What's going on, Sadly? It's good to see you on. Wishing you like super happiness today. I hope you're happy, not like your screen name, Sadly. But I hope you're having an amazing day. I appreciate you. And so, one of the things that she was doing, she was posting to attract a different audience than what she intended for her course. So when you niche down, I know it seems like you're going small and you're going narrow, right? But you're actually opening up your world. You're opening up your course for the right people to come join you. Now, when we talk premium courses specifically, that niche has to be on point because you are pricing at higher levels. You are going deeper with the people that are coming into your courses, and they inherently want to get better results. So when you're pricing at that level, you need to make sure that you have niche down so that you're speaking to a very specific person. So when we started marketing to a more specific person, right, her messaging started to change for Taydana, and she started to attract, she got her first, we call it peeps in seats or students enrolled, okay, inside of her course because she just flipped her messaging. Like she spent about maybe 4 to 5 weeks attracting the wrong audience just because she was not speaking to who she wanted to come inside of her courses. So you need to niche everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. The topic, your messaging, your audience, you need to be speaking to a very specific person about a very specific thing in a very timely manner. Okay, so that's the important piece here. What's going on? Jay Colley, it's good to see you on 1101. Have a blessed weekend as well. I appreciate you. Continue to be a bright light. You too. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you being here. So that's number 2. Okay, so number 1, stop recording too much beforehand. Number 2, you need a niche. Okay, niching everything, topic, message, audience. And then number 3, like stop going into this trying to sell courses without packaging it as an offer. Okay, an offer and a course are 2 different things, and I often talk about this. This is the difference between a quick social media course that you might see that you might buy for $97, $297, $497, even $997. Okay, anything under $1,000, and at this point in 2025, anything under $3,000 or $5,000, you can sell it as an individual standalone course. But package your courses as an offer. What is it that you are helping somebody to achieve? What's the result that they're going to get? When you package an offer the right way and you start to position it, the right people will start to flow in. Positioning has to do with your messaging. It has to do with your authority. It has to do with your expertise. How are you showing up in this world, right? But if you are not clear on your offer, if you're not clear the problem that your courses help people solve, the problem that the challenges that you help them overcome, right, and what their results or their outcomes are going to be, if you're not clear about that, then they can't be clear either. And so you're not going to be able to sell the course. Okay, so if you are creating a course, these are the things that you have to have in place before you ever start to sell and deliver on the results. Like, do please do not create courses. I go so hard for this because there are so many courses online these days that are created and thrown up just for the sale. Okay, do not create courses that aren't actually getting people results. And these are the 3 things that you need to actually get people the results. Okay, you have to not record too much initially, because stop assuming what people need inside of the course. You are going to know what they need inside of the course. They're going to tell you, but you're going to know inherently because you are the expert on that particular topic. So stop stressing about pre-recording. You don't need to do that. What is necessary to come out to help other people is already in you. You already have it. Like, so don't stress about pre-recording something and trying to make it perfect. It's not necessary. It's in you. You can help people. You do that every day already. Okay, now it's time to get paid for it. The second thing is you need a niche down everything. Topic, message, audience. Everything needs to be niche, okay, and tailored to your specific offer, which brings us to number 3. You need to be clear about the offer that you have, okay, the thing that you're putting into this world. If you're not clear on the offer, everything else doesn't matter. The content inside of your course won't be right. Your messaging won't be right. The audience that's coming into the program won't be right. You have to be clear on what the actual offer is. And a lot of people aren't clear on what their topic is. Okay. And I'm not saying that like to shame anybody or bash anybody. I want to be helpful. You have to niche your topic. So a lot of times topics are too broad. This is what I see when people first come to me. They're like, I want to teach this. And I'm like, it's too broad. We got to niche it down. And then, so that's what I mean. Like a lot of my clients and students, by the time they work with me inside of week 1, they have changed their topic. It's a similar topic, same area, same thing that they came wanting to teach, but it's just niche now. And they go, oh my God, this makes so much sense. And it makes it so much easier to sell and create. Okay. So very, very important. What's going on? Great morning, IG. I see you on as well. I hope this is super helpful. If you need some help packaging, if you need help niching your messaging, your offer, your audience, understanding what it is that you are actually bringing, okay, inside of your courses, then get started inside the Global Authority Movement. It's 3 days. We kick off on Monday. VIP kicks off Sunday night. You can get started at jumpfirstacademy.org/global. See what it's all about. See everything that is covered each day of the movement. It's really going to help you. It's called the movement for a reason, right? I want to help you move forward. And so Global Authority has to do with you not staying local. Okay, you are already an authority in your market, in your niche, in your industry. What it is that you bring to this world is invaluable, okay? So I need you to get it out there. So inside of Global Authority, I'm helping you niche down your topic, your messaging, finding your audience, so you can start to pre-sell this course, everything that we just talked about, okay? Things that you shouldn't be doing with your course, I'm going to help you avoid those. And the things that you should be doing, the best practices for actually getting your course out there to pre-sell, to market, and to impact and transform somebody else's life, that's what we're doing inside of the movement. 3 days, okay? We're not wasting any time. You can get started at jumpfirstacademy.org/global. I love y'all so much. Again, I hope this is helpful and inspires you forward. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? I appreciate you being here. Hit the subscribe button, like button, bell notifications so you know when more episodes like this drop, and share this with somebody else who might need some inspiration, or someone you know who's looking to package and create courses so that they can do it the right way and make the impact that they really want to make in this world. I love y'all so much. I'll catch y'all back here next time. Have an amazing, amazing Friday. Bye, y'all.